All right, guys, this is from the 1st of March, which is last night. I was doing something else, so I just recorded the screen. I'm just doing kind of a hand analysis after the fact. Let me go ahead and play this so you can see what was going on. Number three is all in anyway. He doesn't, it doesn't even matter. I agree with this, even out of position at this stage. Uh, I do have a four. I do have a nice flush draw, and he is maybe got a 10. No, uh, that was nice. That really helped. Thank you for that donation. And how risk averse should we be? Do you see what I mean about like the aggression at the table? That, I mean, dude, my chip stack is huge. I also do not recall how I placed in this, so we'll get to find out. I get tournaments confused at this point. I play so many. Hey, number three survived there. You can't see him; he's behind me, but he's got 610 chips. All right, final table. It looks like I am chip leader by far. And if I remember this, I think I know. I think I know what happens. But let's see. It was just last night. You think I would remember? Oh, in fact, is it okay? So yeah, it would be last night. So okay, I think I do remember this. I agree with that. It's important to note. I think these are $2 tables. It's not until fifth place where the real money starts. But my chip stack is so high, I can be a little more cautious, a little more patient with hands. That ace four thing, see, trash, wildly lucrative. The guy jammed, and I wonder about his thinking of like, I haven't hit. There's a flush draw on the board. Like, what does he think I have? And I could have anything, but I mean, based on the board, I think that's a solid call on my end. Even for the full stack, if he had made a regular bet, I look at it differently, by the way, because I've only got to wait one decision. And it's like, okay, I could get cracked really, really bad and almost lose, or I can go into the final table with a gargantuan chip stack, and you'll see which of those happened. There was a tournament recently. I think I uploaded it where I think what I've noticed is like there was a tournament I took fifth place in. It might have been the one I just played. Um, and I was like, well, you did the best you could. You went out in fifth place. You still made 486. There was another one where I had a huge chip stack. It might have been this one and went out in second. It might have been this one. I'm not sure. No, that was the other night. Anyway, too many tournaments. Um, I had a huge chip stack, but I wound up losing or going out in second. And the volatility of heads up play is rough. It was also like I felt more proud of the $2. I'm sorry, the fifth place go out 486 than I did over the second place, even though I made more money. I was more disappointed in my play taking second because I had such a huge chip stack. And sometimes the guy just catches cards. Like you just can't. It doesn't matter if you have 2 out of 3 odds on a guy. If he hits that 1 out of 3, it just is what it is. I also look at the overall progression. So Lex Veldus, if you see this, by the way, thank you so much for your tutorials online. I watch you play. I haven't watched your stream yet. I needed to do that on Twitch. I've learned so much about more aggressive play in certain situations by watching your hand analyses and your clips and compilations of watching you play. I'm not afraid because I'm not playing above my bankroll and I'm playing aggressively in certain situations. That ace 4 was aggressive. I chose at that moment to completely lose if that guy caught a 9 and I didn't catch anything. And sometimes it happens and it sucks, but when you take it, look at my chip stack now. Now I'm in a sweet spot. I get to choose when I gamble, when I'm aggressive. My play has improved so much, I look at my bankroll and go, okay, are you losing money? At one point, I was just under $100, which was horribly depressing, by the way. I was hoping I never went under 100, but I went to like 97 or something. Then I started winning. Then I started grinding. Then I started practicing. And I'm up to about 185, I think, right now. And even with second place win, let's look at a 9-player table. A 9-player table, 450 is first place, 270 is second place. That 270 is invested in another tournament. As long as you keep winning consistently, your bankroll slowly in proportion grows. I don't expect when I go to $5 and $10 tables that the players are going to be that much better. We have to be able to keep up with the other players at the table. And I dare say, part of the reason I'm winning is because I'm not afraid to lose. I have a pair of 4s all in. Now, call. Do you have a pair of 5s? In certain situations, calling with certain hands can be wildly lucrative when it hits. But knowing when to turn it on and turn it off is the real play to me. You'll see me make mistakes and just fall flat on my face. I don't have any fear of showing you my fuck ups. None. Don't care. Doesn't bother me. The real rubber meets the road is, are you winning? Are you winning consistently? And is your bankroll growing? Are you learning from your mistakes? If you're doing those things, then awesome. You can always drop down to a level, like if $2 is too much. If it was too much, I'd drop down to dollar tables and I get very comfortable playing 9 players and go 450. Let's do it again. 450. Let's do it again. 450. Let's do it again until you can invest in a $2 table. I completely agree with Lex on that, and I think it's the absolute way to play. Mad props to you, Lex. Again, I appreciate your tutorials and stuff so much. I understand the game much, much better than I did before. The lag play was the thing I have a problem with. I was too entrenched in tight aggressive. I can't imagine how much more profitable I would be if I had figured it out earlier. If this folds around to me, I may call. just picking up the small blind almost makes it worth it. However, I've clicked fold, it looks like. I guess I was trying to avoid even losing that little bit. That would be a fold, unless I'm being a maniac. All right, seven-handed chip stack, still good. I probably bet this. Yeah. I think I remember this hand. And I do not like reliving this. Now here, okay, at least I check. At least I checked it down. And that's the challenge. Lose 3. And I don't think it's a bad call on his part, by the way. Not just essentially heads up. Do I bet here? Probably. If they fold to me. I hate taking a loss like that, but if you're not willing to take a risk, you shouldn't be playing poker. You're playing the players as much as their cards. Are they afraid to lose? From a limp, do I just fold this? I doubt that I start betting here. Yeah. Not with all those guys getting involved. Celis Brewery Grand Cru. Man, I love this beer. Really appreciative to the people at Celis Brewery. This is wonderful, wonderful beer. I call it my day drinker. It's the one beer I buy, I think, the most frequently. I just love it. Hmm. I assume he must have had a queen. And even though my chip stack has shrunk, I'm still in fine position. It's not a big deal. It took a chunk out of me from a pair of twos, a little more aggressive play. He also didn't make me pay anymore. He could have easily maybe gotten more out of me. I think if he would have bet back at me with a pair of twos, though, I probably would have let it go. But very proud of my wins. Very proud of the small wins. All those third places, fourth places, fifth places. All that stuff cannot be underestimated. That builds my bankroll so I can keep playing other tournaments. I also am less afraid. I'm like, you got it? All in. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, you got it? Let's do it. that attitude makes it much easier because a guy who's willing to die is very hard to beat, in my opinion. The maniacs freak me out. The guys who are like, fuck it, there's $1,000 on it. I don't care. Look, I'm willing to lose. You willing to lose? Because if you're not willing to lose, he's hard to beat. Because he'll bet with complete air. I don't think he's got it. Bet. It's not what you have, it's what they think you have. That would be a fold. I know that this goes on longer in the video, so I know I did not call here and lose. It makes me nervous just looking at the. No, don't don't misclick. Sixes? Man, I don't know what that dude had left. I probably fold here. Do I bet here? No, a little more conservative. Do I standard bet here? No, I go. Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering if I was going to go for the jam. Gonna have to experiment with like 4 times the big blind in some situations like this. I wonder if the bigger bet makes them think I'm bluffing, and I probably put it all in right here. Yep. See, I even was like, well, to bet the pot. No, just jam it all in. If he's got it, let's go. 3K on a pair of jacks. Like, man, if that queen falls to the turn, you're like, I don't know. Still doing fine. Chip stack's good. 5th place, 486. Money's good right here. I probably fold. I've got enough of a stack to create that situation. I don't need to play that. That's what I assumed. Hmm. It's a good call with number 5. Nice. Four-handed. Called with a decent holding. People will be betting light. Heads up. I probably fold this. That's my guess. I don't think I get involved in a fight. Not even a call, I don't think. Yeah. Not against the big stack. But love the game. Love that I've been playing well. Love that I've been bashing into guys. Not afraid to play cards. Not afraid to bet. Not afraid to jam. Keeping them on their toes. I'm, you know, manning up in my play. It's very much like, I'm not afraid to lose. Let's do this. I think I'm ahead of you right now. And sometimes I mess up, but again, you're going to get to see all those flaws and foibles as I continue to document my play. An interesting bet size. It's not 3 times the big blind. What if you just mess with the slider? I'd probably bet this. Probably 3 times. Yeah. Any ace hand, ace 10 or higher is the fear here. Ooh. I probably bet half the pot. Or do I just check it? Interesting. If he bets again, I probably just fold. Oh, okay. So I don't even understand why he played that way, but it's okay. Running into aces again, like, what do? Beat yourself up? No. You had a king queen on the button. Like, you just sometimes a guy catches cards. Did I lose most of my stack? No, I lost some, but I'm still in the game. I'm not running in fear. I've still got 10 big blinds. I probably get out of the way if he bets. I think that was just a suited connector, like praying for a. Yeah, that's a total fold. And it probably only called because it was suited connectors. If it folds to me, I probably jam here. If there's a prior bet, I probably just let it go. Interesting. What do I do here? Do I fold? Oh, interesting. Cool. Just a limp. Interesting. I don't remember this. That would be probably fucking letting it go. Ooh, do I jam? Ah, look at me go. Look at me impressing myself. Oh, do I win this? Holy moly. Did I? So, listen, I'm being me, looking at me, and I'm like, you goddamn go. I'm tired of your shit. I'm not saying it's the right play. He's ahead with a pair of tens, but it's aggressive. It's a limp, then a jam. A limp, then a jam. Would I have done that a month ago? Probably not. Look at my chip stack now. That's brutal. That's brutal stuff. I don't see anything wrong with how he played it, by the way. I caught a lucky ace, but do I jam this? Probably. That's a brutal ace six, man. That is brutal. That's like, nah, I got this. I at least bet I have to. Oh, I just check it. Interesting. Okay. So I guess there are two players. They have equal size stacks. Maybe I just felt like king, queen suited, offsuit just wasn't enough, and then two aces fall. I probably don't do anything at this point. I don't bet at all. That's my guess. There's no way. I can't assume I'm ahead. They'll slow play another ace, like their life depends on it. Yeah, that's a let go. You could say it's intuition. A lot of it is pattern recognition and also how I feel at the table while I'm playing. I'm actually surprised to see me jam that ace six like that. That was like, like look at me. Wow. Just like playing aggressively. This is probably a let go. And we're in fourth place. We're in the money. We've already made money. It doesn't matter. We can lose. We have made at this point 486, probably $5 or $6 some. We've made profit. Doesn't matter. A limp. Damn, look at me. What? That would be a fold. Apparently, I'm willing to test the waters, but do I jam? Interesting. So I'm going kind of push fold here. It's kind of very aggressive. They can think I'm jamming with a wide range of just trash, trying to steal blinds. But it's almost 2K every time, so it's really lucrative if you can do it. Really lucrative. I had to pause for a second, put the laundry on. Interesting. Do I bet here? In the big blind. I probably call this. No, I actually let it go. Maybe it was just because I didn't think the six was strong enough. Or was I not even involved? Was already folded? I might have been already folded. Let's see what happens. I don't think it's a good idea to call. Yeah. Little more conservative. The a6 punctuated aggression. See what I mean? Like, all in. You think you got it with your tens? Let's do it. Do I bet here with king 10 or king 2? No, I let it go. I probably bet 3 times the big blind. Oh, I limp. Wow. Okay. I guess I was too concerned. Okay, that's a fold. You're not going to call that. I've also noticed 21. If you limp, he'll jam. I'm debating it. Interesting. That's debatable. I may have played that 3 times the big blind. I was probably just happy to take down the blinds when it's almost 2K. I'd probably call most anything with this, is my guess. I don't remember this, but we'll see. Do I call this? I'm assuming I call this. Ooh, that's ugly. Oh, that is ugly. But I don't think it's the wrong move. I probably jammed this. I'm so short now. It sucks losing to a pair of nines like that, but I also understand why he played it that way. It's probably to get people with ace jack offsuit to call him. Yeah, it's a jam. Oop, don't work every time. Nice. Now I can still take a dent out. I'm not as scary as I was before, but I can still take a massive dent. You don't want to take a 5K chunk out of your stack size. And again, I was short, like I was real low, and I'm slowly winning my way back. Even at 5K, it's enough to scare them. You have 2K, they will call with a wide range. It's not enough. Man, this is ugly. I wonder who's got a 10. Ooh. It's a nice hand. That's an all in. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they got aces. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You don't have anything left to fight with. Or they could just fold to me. I'll take those 1,000 chips. Probably don't do anything with this. Not into 21. Not when he's downwinded me. So it was interesting to see that aggression. Dude, do I jam this? Wow. Dude, I am... I'm looking at me. I'm like, I'm not taking any shit anymore. I got queen 8. Interesting. It's funny to see myself. I'm like, I wonder, like, I'm trying to remember, like, what was my mood like at that moment. And I think I'm just like, I'm in the money. I'm not taking your shit. That was pretty brutal there. Now, I was severely short stacked. I'm not now. And this is what I mean about that volatility. Even though I got down, I could easily have gone at 2K chips or something. But I fought my way back a little bit. Uh, do I jam here? I don't. I think it could have gone either way, honestly. I may jam this if it folds to me though. Let's see what I do. I'm still inordinately proud of my A6 jam after a limp, by the way. That's just like, fuck you. 2K. King 7. It's a horrible hand in some ways, but it's suited. Suited king. Keeps me alive. I probably jam this. Do I? Yep. And I don't remember. I'm assuming I don't go out because of the length of the video. So do they fold? 2K. That's what I mean. Look at my chip stack now. Look at where I'm at. Like I was, like had 2K. I was not doing very well. I think I let off the aggression. Yeah, that was my assumption. Sometimes if you keep doing that and you got like a really weak ace in early position, it's a little more risky. They're gonna get tired of you being dishonest and jamming everything. Let's see here how it goes. Ooh, man, ran into aces. Shit. Third place. It's all cake from here. It's like $7 or $8, $9, 12, I think. It's all cake. It doesn't even matter at this point. Let's see how this goes. Mm, they bet I probably fold. If they fold, I might likely jam. Yep, same pre-flop aggression. Number 21 has to be getting sick of it. It's just hand after hand of that jam. But I only have to double up once and I'm almost top stack again. I agree with your 4-6 synopsis there. I guarantee you I jam this. It's a perfect. Okay, and that's what I was thinking because the jam fits with everything else I've been doing. It's it's like I'm gonna put it all in. I got it. I'm gonna put it all in. I got it. I'm gonna put it all in. I got it. You gonna dare? You gonna call? You gonna call? It's almost taunting them. And he could have easily had a king like a 10, king 10 or something, and like catch another 10 and beat me. But flopping two pair, totally solid. I probably let this go. I don't think the kicker is strong enough. A limp to get a jam. Big air ball. Check it here, just to be conservative at the turn. Do I want to be putting more chips in a pot when I got nothing, basically? He likely bets this, and I let it go. Uh-oh. Hey, not bad. Not bad. From 2K, almost back to 12. Making them pay to play. Hmm. Probably fold here. Or just a check. I I think I jam. Perfect. It's completely in line with everything you've been doing. Oh, and there you go. Do you see the consistency though? It's like, did he think I had the two? He limped in. He tried to slow play a pair of queens. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it even, but I totally understand why I played it that way. From bottom stack to top stack. Bet. If he jammed, I would call. Yeah, I didn't think I had it too after you limped in and let me catch a miracle flop. Probably fold. Probably bet here if he folds. If he jammed, I don't think I would call with Jack 10 offsuit. I'd be surprised if I just fold this outright. If 15 lets it go, I probably bet. Ooh, 2 times the big blind. Go me with the aggression. I don't remember this hand. That's a fold. I don't know what's going on, but too many spades. Little bit of equity lost, right? Little bit of chip, but it's like, you can't make the cards do what you want them to do. You got to play the cards you're dealt. Do I call this? Oh, no, not after that. That's to get out of the way. Wow. If 15 folds, I probably jam or bet here. No, I do not. I don't think I call with that. Fold. If he, I probably call this, unless 15 gets involved. Does it hold? I think it does. Yep. All right, second place, total cake. $9, total cake. Okay, I think I take second. I'm not sure. Well, okay, first hand, I got a weak king. All I had to do was hit another heart, by the way. It sucks losing to that. But, I mean, just the first hand, heads up. Probably fold this. Yeah, especially to a jam. I've been jamming, and I like this. I like the aggression. The 2 is not great, but I like the aggression. Dude, 4-5? Okay, well, we're equal stacked here. This could go either way. Really volatile. It doesn't matter what he bets. It's all in. Doesn't matter. That's all in. Oh, and he catches a king. Not well, just to add insult to injury. Okay, that's probably over. I probably take second place, but again, it's like $9. I got a 9. I got a 9. Oh, he took his flush. Okay, 9:45. What am I gonna do? Complain? Nah, that was great. Did a good job. That I totally appreciate my play. Maybe I was frustrated taking a second place, but that's good.